Alright, here's the basic concept of how I'm going to make water travel up the straw from the pond to the filter using gravity. As water goes into the pond, it travels up the straw into the filter. Now the filter has water that came from the pond even without putting water into the filter. Now I'll have a pump in the filter. This will represent water going from the filter back to the pond. And I could do this all day long, all week long, all month long, and the pond will never get full because the water will keep going to the filter, and therefore the water goes from the pond to the filter back to the pond. Water gets filtered in the filter. Strange how that works, huh? And then goes back to the pond, having clean water to the fish. I need one pump to move it from the filter back to the pond, and gravity will make it go from the pond to the filter. Now this only works because the level of water, the water level, will stay the same in both containers of water by way of gravity. And as the pond water gets higher, it also raises the water level in the filter. And this only works because the water level is the same in the filter as it is in the pond. If I were to raise the filter higher than the pond, the filter would not get water. And if I were to lower the filter lower than the water level of the pond, the filter would overflow from water from the pond. So if they were both on level field right now, the filter was smaller, the filter would overflow from the pond. But as you can see from me doing this, the water level in the filter and the water level in the pond doesn't change, because as the water comes from the filter into the pond, the water level goes back to the filter via gravity. I'm going to use the same concept in my pond, gravity feeding to the filter and pumping it back to the pond, using one pump to circulate water and gravity to do the rest.